Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in on my channel. So today I have with me the books that I have read in 2017 that I want to share with you for your recommendation because I just love all of these books. So if you want to know what they are, please keep watching. The very first book that I read in the year 2017, which I have to say 2017 just fly really fast, and the first book is this Bloom by Estee Lauder. So Estee Lauder, if you don't know her, that you should, because Estee Lauder is just such a beautiful human being, that he's a YouTuber also, and I just have been watching her for years and years, and I just love her vlogs, love her videos, and she finally wrote a book, and even though it looks thick, but it has like pictures like every other pages, so it's not as thick as it looks, and it's basically her life, how she navigating life and style. That's what the subtitle says. And let me just read you the excerpt at the back. So this is a quote by what she says: "For me, the word bloom encapsulates the idea that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. It's a word that hints at becoming who you are meant to be." And it's just beautiful how she started from her YouTube channel, and how she met Aslan, her boyfriend, and how she finally becomes as successful as she is right now. Okay, and then the next book is, I don't have this book with me, and I have to say like a disclaimer that I don't own every single book that I read, because I did take advantage of the library nearby, so I like to borrow books also there, so I don't have to buy it my own. So the second book that I read was Girl Boss, and I know this is not a new book, but it's just about women empowerment, and I just love that book because it was written by the CEO and founder of the clothing website Nasty Gal, and I don't personally know Nasty Gal before, I don't shop there, but it turns out it's like a multi-million-dollar company, and she started the company from nothing, and it's just how amazing how she hustle and how she just started from nothing to become successful woman as she is now. And also the same thing goes with the third book that I read. This is The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo, written by Amy Schumer, and she's like a comedian, like slash actress slash writer, and I just love her. I didn't really know her before I read that book. I just picked up the book out of a whim in the library, and I just started reading her story, how she started from basically from nothing to be how she keeps saying how rich she is right now. It's not that she's not being cocky or anything, it's just how she's just right about her journey, and I really appreciate that. And being like a woman myself, I appreciate other women who work hard, who try hard, and to finally be successful as she is. And I just love reading biographies about people. This is my favorite book so far in 2017. This is the Magnolia Story. I decided to get this on my own because I just love Chip and Joanna Gaines as a couple. I watched their TV series. It's the Fixer Upper on HDTV, which is currently on the final season, and I just love them as a couple. I love them individually. I love them as a family. I love their style. I just have been following them for a while, and when they finally wrote a book together, I just have to get it. And it's just, the story is just beautiful, again, about their success, their failures, their journey, their families, how they met, and how they started their business, the Magnolia business, and then how they ended up in a TV show, like a successful TV show. And yeah, it's just very enlightening and very heartwarming to read their stories. And also after this book, Chip also wrote his own book, like his perspective from his own life, his past experiences, called The Capital Gains, which I also love. It's just how I have to Google like real quick his tagline, like his subtitle is very clever. Let me just Google it quickly. So the title is Capital Gains and the subtitle is Smart Things I Learned from Doing Stupid Things, which I think very clever, and it's just encapsulate who Chip really is, at least in what I imagine him to be. And it's such an easy read. Both of the books, the Magnolia Story and the Capital Gains, both are easy read, and it's just, when I started reading, I cannot put them down because it's just beautiful writing and beautiful stories, and it's like real too. That's what I like. That's why I like to read nonfiction, because I feel like it's real and I do learn something. And then the next books are there are 4 of them, but they're not really like all like words. So these are all by Megan Hess. So there are 4 of them. So it has Paris, New York, Coco Chanel, and The Dress. So I'm just gonna grab one, which is the newest one. This is Paris. I got this for my husband as a Christmas present. So it's just a beautiful book. It's basically like illustration about Paris through like fashion and also the places that she likes to visit in Paris. So that's what it looks like there. It's all like pictures, and it also have words, of course, like the description and stuff, but I especially love these books because of the illustration. Like she's just really genius, and also like her illustration really all about the luxury lifestyle, which I know which is just close to my heart. And I feel like if you like luxury goods or like handbags, you will love this. You will love this book. And also, last but not least, the very last book that I read for 2017 is this one. And I really love this book from the very first chapter. This is The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. I'm not gonna say that word in this channel, but this is such like a brain opener for me. And it's just, the subtitle says a counterintuitive approach to living a good life, and it has been sold over 1 million copies. It also has that sticker, the #1 New York Times bestseller. For usually for me it doesn't really mean anything. If I like the book, I like the book. If I don't, I don't really pay attention to that, all that over 1 million copies sold or not. But when I pick it up, because it is so popular and it is recommended on Amazon and also in the library, so I just pick it up and I just started reading it, and I just got hooked from the very first chapter. It's just a lot of the things that he says in this book. Oh, by the way, this is written by Mark Manson. I believe he's a blogger. Like, I don't know him before, but yeah, that's what he did. Like, he's a blogger and he wrote this book. I just feel like a lot that he says is true, and it really, I know, it just touches my heart, and I feel like it helps me not to sweat over the small things and unimportant things. It helped me like to focus my attention toward the things that matter, the things that are important, and just to know which one is important and which one is not. And this book really encapsulates that, and I hope that this book can help you too. And that's all the books that I've read in 2017. I know they're not a lot. I made a commitment like for 2018 to read one book for every month, which I did make a commitment also in the beginning of 2017, but it just didn't happen because a lot was going on, like starting a new job and then moving back and forth like twice within a year. So it was kind of crazy. I know there's always reasons not to read a book, but I will try harder for 2018. So if you have any recommendation for me, what book should I read or what not to read, leave me in the comment down below and share what the books that you like to read so I can pick them up also and read them for myself. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please click that thumbs up button because it really does help me. And also don't forget to click subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.